How to treat genital herpes your life. Many people who get herpes never have symptoms. Sometimes the symptoms are mild and are mistaken for another skin condition. If you experience symptoms, they may include painful sores in the genital area, anus, buttocks, or thighs, itching, painful urination, vaginal discharge, tender lumps in the groin. During the first outbreak, called primary herpes, you may experience flu-like symptoms. These include body aches, fever, and headache. Many people who have a herpes infection will have outbreaks of sores and symptoms from time to time. Symptoms are usually less severe than the primary outbreak. The frequency of outbreaks also tends to decrease over time. Stages of infection. Once you have been infected with the virus, you'll go through different stages of infection. Primary stage. This stage starts 2 to 8 days after you're infected. Usually, the infection causes groups of small, painful blisters. The fluid in the blisters may be clear or cloudy. The area under the blisters will be red. The blisters break open and become open sores. You may not notice the blisters, or they may be painful. It may hurt to urinate during this stage. While most people have a painful primary stage of infection, some don't have any symptoms. They may not even know they're infected. Latent stage. During this stage, there are no blisters, sores, or other symptoms. The virus is traveling from your skin into the nerves near your spine. Shedding stage. In the shedding stage, the virus starts multiplying in the nerve endings. If these nerve endings are in areas of the body that make or are in contact with body fluids, the virus can get into those body fluids. This could include saliva, semen, or vaginal fluids. There are no symptoms during this stage, but the virus can be spread during this time. This means that herpes is very contagious during this stage. Recurrences. Many people have blisters and sores that come back after the first herpes attack goes away. This is called a recurrence. Usually, the symptoms aren't as bad as they were during the first attack. Stress, being sick, or being tired may start a recurrence. Being in the sun or having your menstrual period may also cause a recurrence. You may know a recurrence is about to happen if you feel itching, tingling, or pain in the places where you were first infected. What causes herpes? The virus that causes genital herpes is usually spread from one person to another during vaginal, oral, or anal sex. The virus can enter your body through a break in your skin. It can also enter through the skin of your mouth, penis, vagina, urinary tract opening, or anus. Herpes is most easily spread when blisters or sores can be seen on the infected person. But it can be spread at any time, even when the person who has herpes isn't experiencing any symptoms. Herpes can also be spread from one place on your body to another. If you touch sores on your genitals, you can carry the virus on your fingers. Then you can pass it on to other parts of your body, including your mouth or eyes. How is herpes diagnosed? Your doctor will do a physical exam and look at the sores. He or she can do a culture of the fluid from a sore and test it for herpes. Blood tests or other tests on the fluid from a blister can also be done. Can herpes be prevented or avoided? The best way to prevent getting herpes is to not have sex with anyone who has the virus. It can be spread even when the person who has it isn't showing any symptoms. If your partner has herpes, there is no way of knowing for sure that you won't get it. There is no time that is completely safe to have sex and not spread herpes. If you have herpes, you must tell your sex partner. You should avoid having sex if you have any sores. Herpes can spread from one person to another very easily when sores are present. You should use condoms every time you have sex. They can help reduce the risk of spreading herpes. But it's still possible to spread or get herpes if you're using a condom. Herpes treatment. If you think you have herpes, see your doctor as soon as possible. It's easier to diagnose when there are sores. You can start treatment sooner and perhaps have less pain with the infection. There's no cure for herpes. But medicines can help. They may be provided as a pill, cream, or a shot. Medicines such as acyclovir and valacyclovir fight the herpes virus. They can speed up healing and lessen the pain of herpes for many people. They can be used to treat a primary outbreak or a recurrent one. If the medicines are being used to treat a recurrence, they should be started as soon as you feel tingling, burning, or itching. They can also be taken every day to prevent recurrences. How to treat genital herpes. Your life.